Alright, and we are back with Harvest Moon, which is going to be phenomenal. Hopefully we can make some pretty good inroads. Before we start, I'm going to try to get something tweeted out. We'll see how inept I am. Let's see. Perfect. Alright, let's get this up and get a hashtag, something like that. And I think we will be good. Alright, so there we have it. Sweet. Alright, well, as of last night, I'm going to continue with old Dave here. And I believe, if I remember correctly, Dave made a little bit of money, rebuilt some buildings, and it is now day 12. It's 5:03 p.m. And I believe this is... we didn't go to bed, but we don't want to kill Dave. But it looks like I'm trying to kill Dave, so where we're kind of at is we have got to basically, for lack of a better term, okay, so we're going to make 500 gold. That's awesome. We have got to rehab a building in town to get the fisherman to come back. And so what we're probably going to do is do a little bit of farming, do a little bit of mining, and clean some stuff up. Ooh, we have some mail too. Okay. Dear Dave, that's sweet. See, I have a wife and daughter, but I rarely get to go home. So I want to send my wife a crystal. I'll pay you, of course, Sam. Alright, well, let's see, Sam's family, who lives on the other island. I believe we already have a crystal. I didn't want to do that. I really want to see my bag. Okay, let's see. We don't have any food. We still have that fertilizer, which we're going to kind of test something out. Don't have any fish, but we do have glass material, stone. We got a bunch of stuff. We got crystal ore. I don't really... how do I put that up? Oh boy. Not really sure how to put... oh, there we go. Sweet. So we talking about the farm a little bit. So I'll waste some time, which we honestly have plenty of time to do this. The farm in and of itself is consisting of this, let's see, basically 5, 10, 15, 25 pepper plants. And pepper plants are interesting in the fact that they reproduce like the strawberries, which when we run into Sam, we will probably, once we get him that crystal, we will probably buy some more strawberries because they continually produce over time, just like the peppers, which is important because I wanted to plant crops that all we had to do was water and they grow. And this is wheat. Like I said, these are strawberries. And then we got cabbage, a lot of peppers, strawberries, which is awesome. They seem to fetch a pretty decent price. We'll go fill the watering can up, and we will probably plant some more strawberries and keep growing stuff. Cabbages are kind of a unique staple in the fact that they grow basically virtually year-round, save summer, and they make decent money. I mean, if you get any of the mutated varieties, they do a little better. Not that much. Okay, so the house that we need to rehab, it's going to be this Joker's house. And of course, we need some more stone. The good news is I believe we can get some more stone. We can get some more stone actually really quite easily by going back to our farm and busting up some stone. And hopefully this won't absolutely devastate our stamina. We'll knock some of this out. Figure we can pick up a little bit more to kind of have some extra. And that should be enough to repair that house. Because we want to get the fishing rod. Primarily because I want to test out fishing, but more importantly, we know that we're going to have to fish up a tablet. Or at least part of a tablet. Alright. And for 300 gold, we can repair this. This is Gareth, the fisherman. And there we have it. Another building restored. Alright, Rowan says, "Yay! It's completely repaired. A wizard used to live in this house. You know, when he comes back, he'll be able to tell you what the next day's weather will be." A wizard? Really? I just don't know if I buy that, but, you know, more power to him. Let's pull up our map. So Sam is up here. We know we want to go mine some, and I do want to check that out a bit. I want to definitely figure out the whole ore scheme. And I think I'm going to save my fertilizers for tomatoes when they're in season come summer. Alright, so it is day 12. And it is super stinking early. Holy cow. We got plenty of time. There's Sam. Is he selling anything good yet? I'd love to plant some grapefruit trees. I'd love to have an orchard, just to be completely honest. So, maybe one day. And there's that wonderful harvest sprite. Let's see what old grumpy old man can do for us. Thanks for the help. I should be able to return to working in the mine now. You won't get much for raw metal and gem ores, but if you bring them to me, I'll refine them for you so that they're worth more. Alright, so... wow. Ooh. Okay, so, wow. Upgrade tools, gonna be expensive, but that's okay. Will he refine this for me? Is this what the cost is? So crystal will cost us 400 gold. Golly. Alright, why not? So we got crystal. At the expense of losing some money, but we're gonna go back in the mine and try to make all the money that we need to. Man, things getting in the way. Yes. So Sammy says, "Howdy Dave, how's it going?" There you go, buddy, have your crystal. Holy moly, this is just wonderful, thank you. If there's anything else that comes up, I might just ask you again. So we completed the request, and we actually, wow, he gave us 500 gold for that. That's impressive. And we'll take it. So it was, what did that call it? Oh, sweet. So we can go back to where we were. Oh, this makes all the difference in the world. So got some glass. Got some more stone. Glass material. And let's see if we can't get a little deeper into the mine. I kind of thought that maybe some of these cracks were going to be indicative of where the thing was going to be, but course, there's no way to tell. But we found it. And yes, we would love to go deeper. So moonstone, more stone, topaz, crystal, and jade. Definitely not indicative. The question is it going to be over here? I guess we can go ahead and try to figure that out. I think we have enough bamboo to kind of give us stamina as we need. Alright. And of course, I clicked too much. So more crystal, glass, some topaz, agate, this is where this could get interesting. A little bit of a game. I will say, I do wish there was a way for you to not only level up your tools, but also level up your skills like there have been in prior games. But, you know, that is what it is. Have to remember that this is, I don't want to call it a reboot, but it is kind of Natsume's first game for console and PC since, you know, all the other titles are, I think, warehoused under the Story of Seasons brand. Alright, so we definitely need to eat some bamboo. Alright, bamboo. Alright, let's consume another one. There we go. So we're on, what, level 14 of the mine? I think I want to try to make it at least a 15 or 16. I think that would probably be good form by us. Alright, so we know it's not over there. That is just so encouraging. We may dig up this entire floor. Are we going to dig up this entire floor? Are you over here? No. What about over here? No. I was just kidding about that, but we very well may. Boy. Well, we just about did. So we made it to level 15. Picking up some more. Ooh. That's going to be pretty. Onyx. Sounds promising. Let's check over here. Let's hit all these cracks just in case. Clearly not over there. And we found it. So we now made it to level 16. And I think after we gather all this stuff, we're going to need to eat some more bamboo. This guy's diet is definitely not up to par, but, you know, it's Harvest Moon. I mean, that is what it is. Alright, and some more good stuff. I don't want to do that. Alright, so if we now return to the entrance, it'll let us go. So it's going to go 16, so every time we need to be trying to, ooh, we do have that hammer. Let's go see what's up here. That's awesome. Hopefully some good stuff to gather. Maybe. Is this Naomi's house? I guarantee you that is Naomi's house, and I think we're on top of the mountain. This is awesome. Don't run off. So that's gonna be like, ooh. And this is like one giant, wow. Wait, do I see that correctly? So it's like an, oh, okay, I know where we are. I don't think we can break that up. Alright, well, I learned a valuable lesson. It's good to know there's at least an ample supply of stone up here. Trying to get out is going to be the tricky part. Without killing all my health. So we don't have a lot left. Alright. So let's go see. We gotta repair the inventor's shop. I need to figure out what we're lacking and how much it's gonna cost. So that's gonna be pretty important. And maybe along the way we'll find some goodies which we can pick up. I don't want to chop that down. Nope, not today. Alright. So material stone. Iron and glass. I'm wondering if material stone is something Senor Blacksmith is going to be responsible for. If I were a gambling man, that's where I would put my money on. Which, you know, I was talking to a friend today, and we were chatting about, you know, Harvest Moon games that we played. Alright, let's figure out. Ooh, hey you. Thanks for helping out Grampy Gus. Like, you're really a lifesaver and stuff. Yeah, I know a few people that talk like that. Alright. Let's see. Material stone. Okay. So, let's see. That's going to, man, to fix that freaking inventor shop is going to take quite some time. Which, you know, that's not the end of the world. But it could take a little bit of time. So, alright, well, let's, we got a lot of work to do. But we made a little bit of headway. We did get the fisherman's hut taken care of, so hopefully we'll get a fishing pole here pretty soon. All our crops are watered. I do think we have some stuff that we can sell. Yeah, we do. Let's go ahead and dump that off. And let's bust up some more stone, because we know we're going to need some of that. Kind of monitor our heart. And I think that's going to do it. I do think that's going to do it. Alright. Okay. And let's just sleep. On to the next day. Okay, so we made a little bit of money. It's not too shabby. We got cabbage. I don't think that wheat's ready to go. No, not quite yet. Take care of these crops first. That upgraded watering can will be nice, because I think it'll do 3 tiles at a time. Probably want to figure that out. And we know those are going to be strawberries. I mean, you know, for all the criticism that this game has gotten, it's not as bad as it could be. I'll be the first to say that. It could be far worse. You know, now, is it as, involved or potentially, like, customizable as Stardew Valley? No. I mean, Stardew Valley showed up at a time when this genre, the kind of farming simulation, I don't want to say it was dead, but, I mean, it definitely, there hadn't been a good Harvest Moon game that had been created, and, that guy was just a brainchild. I wish I knew how to program. Sadly, I'm not that technically gifted. But if I did, I mean, it really would be something that, it's a brainchild. It's kind of like the folks who created Bitcoin. Love it, hate it, indifferent to it. Believe it's headed to all-time highs or it's getting ready to pop. I mean, that's just part of being an innovator. And so, mad props to those guys. And here we go. Wait, is this one? This has got to be one of the apprentices that the wizard man was talking about. I still don't understand this strange mystery behind the storm of Beacon Town. If only there were some clues. And what do you know? Dave is here to save the day. I see. Dave is your name, then. Am I correct to assume you were the one who fixed my house? You better believe it. At least that question is answered. Thank you. My name is Gareth. As you can see, I am a wizard. Never would have guessed, man. The robes, the pointy hat, yeah. Let's see, you've met another magic user by the name of Edmund. Is that so? You've met my master. I am one of his apprentices. Well, what do you know? Yes, there is in fact another. Her name is Tabitha. However, I can't say she is skilled in any specific type of magic. Dang, man, throwing that shade already. That's harsh. Please allow me to offer a service to you as a token of my appreciation. Come to me if you are ever curious to know the weather. Interesting. So, no longer, I can remember, I guess it was, I can't remember if it was Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life. I don't think it was. I believe it was the Harvest Moon that came out on the Nintendo Wii. You had a TV, and you could tune in and see the weather, which was really kind of cool. I wish they would have brought that back. But apparently Beacon Town is just so in disarray, I'm sure they probably don't even have a TV station. So I have the ability to divine a forecast of the weather for the following day. That's awesome. I would say that most weathermen probably try to divine forecast in general. So it says I'll come back later. What is this? You're like supposed to give me a fishing pole, dude. Where are you? Well, let's see if we can figure out where he is. So we're going to go to the map. And... interesting. He just freaking disappeared. Okay. Well, that is just stellar. So what do we need to do? Well, I guess we're going to go back and get our mining on, because we are going to need a lot more materials. And in the meantime, though, we're going to go check and see if any more bamboo has regenerated, because bamboo is our little lifesaver right now. By the way, for those of you watching, if you haven't played the game and you're thinking about playing it, I'd watch a little bit more of, go to YouTube, anywhere else, and try to figure out if this is something... Wait, do I know you? Oh yeah, that's Carol, flower shop lady. But anyways, watch a little bit of footage. It's gotten mixed reviews. It's, to me, I got it, I think 10% off, so it wasn't that expensive. Does it stack up with some of the Harvest Moons of old? Let me get rid of that. Sorry about that. We need to get rid of that notification. To me, the pinnacle of all Harvest Moon games still rests for me on Harvest Moon 64, which just was unbelievable. The just the I mean, how do you say this? Harvest Moon 64, the relational aspect of the game, I think was at an all-time high. You were competing against multiple bachelors for multiple bachelorettes. Let's see what other highlights of that game. I did like the fact that if you planted your field in grass, it stayed grass, and so you could like turn yourself into a ranch. It was just, there were some really cool things about that game. You could also horse race, you could bet on horses, and the festival system I thought was really well done in the game, as well as the storylines. There were multiple storylines that you could pursue, and just altogether it was, I mean, to me it's the coup de grace. If they were somehow able to take the graphics that they got in the Wii and apply that to that game, it would have just been utterly fantastic. So, in the meantime though, we want to eventually upgrade old Doc, who's a crazy man, inventor. We definitely want to get his house up and running. So we're going to need 3 iron, 2 glass, and 10 material stone. That's going to cost 500. And the iron, I need to figure out how much money that's going to cost. Which, this is the funny part of this game, you're literally fixing up everybody's house, basically on your own dime, and that's, I don't want to say somewhat unfortunate, but that is what it is, so, you know, what can you do? But we're going to go see old Grumpy Man. No one's there. Wait. Well, maybe old Grumpy Man takes a day off. I don't know. I guess we're going to be going back into... Wait, here he is. This is Grumpy Man. Oh, it's just you. See? Yeah, look at that. I hear rumors there's an amazing tool that lets you plow and water a giant plot of land in one simple go. I'm pretty sure that's called a tractor. So we're going to go back to level 16, where we ended, and we're going to keep busting up these rocks. So we're getting some good stuff. Unfortunately, we don't really have the money to refine all of it. And old Crazy Man has to be in his little shop to do it for us. Also, I have not seen any evidence that there are any cave-in places like the game in the Wii, which I kind of did like, because that was like rolling the dice. You could run over one of those, and, you know, it was a great way to kind of reserve stamina. But all in all, I mean, the game, to me, is very well done. I think the criticisms that I've at least had with some of my other friends who are playing it, as well as just read, is that some people believe that it's oversimplified, that it's almost like they went back to square one and started with the base game. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the whole story of seasons shift in the titles, as well as Natsume being able to produce basically a standalone title that's not going to be Harvest Moon. But if this is kind of the building block, which I really hope it is, I think what that means is ultimately that this will probably get better, and they may release some expansions for it. At least that seems to be the theme now among a lot of game makers, is that they're going to do DLC or expansions, which this game I think you could definitely expand upon. I do like the farming system so far. I like the mutation system. I think that there's definitely some merit to that you can have crops that can mutate. Now, if there's a seed maker in the game, that would be awesome, because some of the mutated crops, like case in point, you can grow cabbage, and so far what I've seen is you have white cabbage, and then you have red cabbage, and red cabbage sells for more than white cabbage. If you give me a seed maker, like in Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life, and let me make just red cabbage seeds, then I can definitely make a type of cabbage that's going to sell for more. And I'm having a really difficult time finding this last. Am I going to till up the whole thing? Maybe. Apparently we're going to till up a lot of floor. So we need to get to level 21, just so we can kind of have that saved, which would be really awesome. But we're going to need to eat some bamboo. In fact, we're probably going to eat 2 of these suckers. Let's go see if we can find this thing. I think every time I try to systematically go through it, it never really works that well. I end up digging up half these, well, more than half these rooms. Kinda would like not to dig up half these rooms, but you know, whatever. And if I have to, I have to. Apparently I am going to dig up half the room. Good Lord have mercy. Kinda hope just to find it. Find it quickly. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. What is up with this? I mean, there's got to be some rhyme or reason to the madness, although I haven't really found any. I'm sure someone out there is like, well, you know, if you hit on this tile. We gonna dig up this entire thing? Just about. Alright, so we gotta go 2 more floors. Ooh, topaz. Got a little bit of stone. Some more topaz. Some gold. Gold's good. And glass. So let's try to find this thing. At first, when I was messing around, I thought these kind of cracks were indicative of where you may find the ladder going down, but boy, was I wrong. Man, I got showed up big time. Alright, so last time, a room like this was somewhere near here. Which means it's probably not near here. Okay, well, I guess we will just have to systematically dig through this entire room. It's 317. We really need to get down to floor 21 because it basically lets you go every 5 floors. And we've already made some pretty decent headway, although, man, we are just swing and a miss. Well, looks like we're going to be eating some more bamboo. And we're out of bamboo. Oh boy. Could be a little... Oh man, we found it. Yes. Oh, we still got 1 more floor to go. I don't know if we're going to get it. I do not know if we are going to get it, but we're going to try. And try we will. Maybe we'll get lucky. Everybody deserves to get lucky every once in a while. I don't have any more food on me. It's a little scary. It's a little scary. Although we found it. And we're going down a floor. Hot dog. I don't want to return to the entrance. I just want to bust up this stuff. And hopefully not like pass out in the mine. I think we can do it though. Oh man, we did it. Sweet. This was productive. There's Sam's somewhat ditzy granddaughter. So yeah, we're looking for Dewey. Dewey is another one of the harvest sprites. And we need to figure out how... Well, we probably need to go find Gareth next time he shows up on the map and talk to him. I think he'll give us a fishing rod. At least I'm under the impression that he'll give us the fishing rod. At least I hope he does. I think we got some stuff we can sell. Yeah, we can sell 3 of these. So let's ship that off, and considering our guy is just about dead, we're gonna go hop in bed. Another day in the books. That guy has a stable diet of bamboo. Bamboo and hard work. Oh, and it's raining. That is great news. Means that we can go harvest and we don't have to plant or water. So yeah, so basically we planted cabbage. As you can see, we had no mutations. This is all just standard cabbage. So this is actually going to pay off pretty well. These are all pepper plants. They're not ready yet, but that's not the end of the world. Although our strawberries are looking right. Man, we're gonna be making some bank today. So we're gonna try to get that fishing rod. Do a little bit of fishing. See if we can't fish something up. Alright. And there we go. We got wheat. Got wheat. I'm trying to see if I can show you any. Wow, that was my wife. That scared the crap out of me. 1 second. Alright, got that squared away. So no mutations on the wheat. I think we're going to go ahead and sell all this stuff. So we're going to sell. So we'll make, so basically you can see that cabbages sell for, what is that, roughly 40 gold a pop. Strawberries, 40 gold a pop too. Great strawberries though, sell for 60 a pop. Is that right? Yeah. And wheat sells for 40 a pop too, as well. 1 second. Alright, there we go. So we got that kind of squared away. I think we got 1,500. Oh, Sam, you're here. Sweet. So let's buy some more. Wait, you got peach sprouts? Ooh, bears peaches in the summer. So I do want to turn this farm. I want this farm to have an orchard. That's going to take a lot of money though. But at some point we will. We'll have an orchard. So we can't buy that yet, but that's encouraging. And let's see. Let's get back to taking a look at this. Okay, so that's cool. Alright, what do we want? We want strawberry seeds. Anything else? Okay, so yeah. Sam, for those of you who are just catching in, I can't remember if it's the 4th or 5th day, you repair his house. He's a traveling merchant. He used to live on the island, but he's going to be the guy that sells you all your seeds, as well as some other fun stuff like regular bait, lumber, stone. But you can source all the lumber and stone yourself, so, you know, I would say only buy that if you're in a bind. But basically, cabbages, you can see cabbage grows in spring, fall, winter. Celery is another spring and fall, which kind of makes sense. Onions are spring and summer. And then we got tomato, which are summer and fall. I could see that. What about corn? And we'll be going corn next season, off the chart. Here's the green pepper. That's why I planted so many of them. And let me go check on the strawberry seeds. Ooh, I don't know if I want to do that. Don't know if I want to do that. 8 days. I mean, I'm kind of tempted to just buy some more pepper seeds. I don't know what peppers sell for though, so I haven't been able to harvest them yet. What to do? I guess we will just go with wheat seeds. Well, at least about 20 of these. There we go. So let's go plant some wheat. But let's not do that. Maybe we can get the wheat to mutate. Wonder what it mutates to. Alright, so we'll just keep the status quo, which really isn't that bad. This number of plots right now is manageable without killing too much of our stamina. Let's go see. Okay, so now we got this. Let's take a look at our map. And, oh man, I was really kind of hoping Gareth was going to be somewhere, but it doesn't look like he is. Oh man. Oh man. Well, we may go ahead and try to refine some of the stuff that we've dug up already. That may be the good idea, but we're gonna go see. We're gonna go see if Gareth's in. Oh, Gareth. Come back later. I guess he's not on the island. I mean, I posed this question last night. Why don't I have a boat? Everybody else has a boat. They can leave the island, but God knows I'm stuck on this island. Old farmer me. Good grief. Okay, well, you know, that's not the end of the world. Everything's watered. We got things planted. We'll go see. We need to go ahead and refine some of the materials that we got. I think that's a wise idea. Yeah, there's Crazy Man. Old Doc. You see that? He's just kind of weird. I would like to get his house complete, though. I told him I'd do it. Still need that fishing rod. Alright, let's go talk to Grumpy Old Man. Alright, so the watering can... Wow, God bless it all. Whew. Man, that's going to just be a little hectic. So we can do 3 iron. Oh. Never mind then. We won't be doing 3 iron, but we can definitely do some material stone. We can get all 10 of these knocked out. Alright, so that's big. We at least got one component of that. One component of that. Well, Naomi, her brat daughter, that girl's like mean as fire. Not anymore though, but she was at first. So we need, I guess we can see, we could probably temper that glass. We can go get him to temper that glass. And then we'll just have to luck out and get some iron. That's not the worst thing in the world. And it may be worth looking at the hot springs too, because I have a feeling if it's like every Harvest Moon game I've played, when you find the hot springs, that's a way to like insta get back your energy, which makes up for a lot of stuff. I don't want to talk to him. Flint, yes, we know. We know, bruh. Alright, so we know we're going to have a big money day. Let's see how much glass cost. Oh man, that's cheap. We need 2 or 3. We'll make 4. Why not? I'm sure we'll need some glass at some point. Get out of my way, crazy lady. Get out of my way. Alright, let's see. No sign of Gareth. It's a little depressing, but you know, look man, there's a whole lot of other areas we have yet to unlock, because we are just real young in this game. Which is okay. We're going to go back to the mine and at least knock out some stuff. I'm thinking that if we like go to level 21, we'll go bust up this stuff and go back up. Because God knows we got to find some iron. Gold. Alright, well let me do this again. Yeah, it will. Yeah, I can dig. I can get down with that. More stone. Topaz. We'll do this a few more times. We'll work through the rotation. some iron. Iron appears to be a little rare. Alright, and we'll go to level 6. Oh, wow. So that definitely eats up some time. It's already 4:30. Wow. We got plenty of silver. And I think I've gotten more silver and gold than I've gotten iron. So, wow, that's kind of weird. Alright, well. It looks like, wow, that sort of appears to be not that efficient because it eats up time. I guess that is what it is. Poor Doc, I can't even fix his house. He's just standing in the rain like a madman. Crazy man. Alright, well, let's pull this up. Is that Gareth? Is he all the way up there? Let's go see if we can track him down. He's supposed to give us a fishing pole, I think. Or tell us the weather. I mean, you know, weatherman, fishing pole. Alright. The sound and music are much louder compared to your voice. Okay, let me see if I can do something about that. Sorry about that. Let's see. That's going to be the mic. Thank you for the heads up. Let me know, is that any better? Tried to cut that sound down just a little bit. If not, I can pull the mic. You doing well tonight? I'm glad to hear it, man. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. Long day at work, but, you know, that's just part of it. Let's see if we can find this joker. Let's see if we can find it. It says he's up here. He's supposed to give us a fishing pole. I really want a fishing pole. Did he somehow just move? No, it says he's here. Is he in this house? Maybe he is. Oh, that's not Gareth. That's creepy man. That's Edmund. Interestingly enough, I thought Edmund... Wow, that was weird. If I ever feel lost. So I thought he was a bad guy, but apparently after doing a little bit of research, he's not. Although he's really weird. Really, really, really weird. Which is okay. I mean, it's the first game. It's the first Harvest Moon game though, where I feel like there's ever been like minus like the I'm trying to think. I guess minus the Harvest Goddess and the sprites. It's the first one that I've seen where there's like, oh yeah, there's a wizard. Not to mention several wizards. So, you know, it is what it is. It's pretty interesting. We'll see how this plays out. And it's time to hit the sack. Oh, 1,300. That's it. I was kind of hoping we were going to make a little more from that. All right. And let's see. Let's check our map real quick. I want to try to find that guy. I don't think that's him. In fact, I know it's not him. That's so disappointing. Oh, green pepper. Another green pepper. Green pepper. I was really kind of hoping one of these was going to mutate so I could show that feature off, which it is a really cool feature. but I guess not. Not on these. I'm sure that fertilizer and some other things can go into it and definitely make it kind of interesting. I want to see what wheat mutates into. And we got some more peppers. So green pepper, green pepper, green pepper, green pepper. Well, that is disappointing as well. No mutations. But, you know, that is what it is. I really need that weatherman, wannabe weatherman wizard dude to show back up because he gives you the fishing pole. And I would really like that fishing pole. Okay. Well, get this laborious task out of the way. And I guess I'll try to find him. We haven't even started on a romance. I don't even know which broad we're gonna romance. And I'm sure there's a way to upgrade the house. In fact, I know there's a way to upgrade the house. We probably want to look into that too. But we probably need water first. Okay, we got some water. Getting some water. Alright, so let's take a look at this. It's going to be here. I don't think it is going to be here, but we'll check the map again. Alright, so Creepy Man's up there. Yeah. You know, it's funny that you say that, Happy. Is this game fun at all? I guess a question I would have for you, have you ever played any of the other Harvest Moon titles? Just out of curiosity. Because if you have, it's pretty vanilla. Compared to the rest of the game series, it's most of them. Okay, yeah. So you're familiar with it. I guess the best way I can describe this is think about if someone who is over, like I guess really over all of Harvest Moon said, "Hey, we're gonna go back to square one and hit on all the basics." It's a good job for just a base game, but I think it does leave a little bit to be wanted in terms of storyline, because from what I've read and what I've heard is that if you're really diligent with it, you can complete most, if not all of the first, like the main storyline in your first year. I do think that it's a good base. It is a little disappointing, I know. I was kind of hoping for more. Like, I go back and, you know, I've harped on it a little bit, but Harvest Moon 64 to me was really, I mean, I hold that one up as being kind of the pinnacle of storylines, just because you had multiple bachelors, multiple bachelorettes that you were competing against. You had some cool cutscenes. You had some cool things you can do. Like in Harvest Moon 64, there was a vineyard, and if you did like the right things over the course of a long enough period of time, you could eventually get to a point where you were, you know, restoring the vineyard and the trees and the vines would come back. And I thought that was pretty cool. You know, it also had a really great festival system. I don't even know if this has a festival system. I'm hoping it does, because if it doesn't, to me, you know, that's, you know, one of the staples of a good Harvest Moon game. But I think, if I understand it correctly, if you go and you do a little bit of research online, you'll see that all the previous Harvest Moon titles are now really kind of billed under a story of seasons, which I think is more of the Japanese franchise. They have hinted that they may be releasing something for the Nintendo Switch, which gives me a little bit of hope that there may come another farming simulator game in this spirit that's done right, maybe with a little more expanded, I mean, you know, expanded, what am I trying to say here? Plot lines, storylines. But this one to me it seems really vanilla. Now, it may seem vanilla because Natsume is now making this title in North America and Europe build under Harvest Moon. But it could be that, once they get all the kinks worked out and maybe get a little bit of feedback, that they may release some DLC or some expanded content that may build upon it. It does look like an iPhone game. You can see it. The graphics are pretty basic. I'm trying to think but what encourages me in terms of, potential is if this is somewhat okay received, or even if it gets, negative reviews, maybe, just maybe, they're going to release something else that builds upon it. If not, I guess I'll hold out hope that, the next Stardew Valley is going to be awesome. Because I think if the guy who did Stardew Valley could create or use a 3D engine to kind of get the graphics that you had with the first Harvest Moon game for the Nintendo Wii, and you apply the whole Stardew Valley system and the methods and really all the bells and whistles that came along with that game, I think he could have something that, man, I'd pay $49. I don't know if I'd pay $49, but I'd definitely pay $39 or $45 for it. I don't know if I'd pay $59 for a Harvest Moon game or a Stardew Valley game, but I'd at least, look into it, because, you compare Stardew Valley to this, and I would say that this really doesn't hold a candle to Stardew Valley. But it's still somewhat fun. I mean, I'm kind of curious to see where it all leads to. I do fear that it's probably a little repetitive. But, for me, it's a nice little change of pace. I've been working through, I guess, several YouTube series. I don't know if any of y'all play any of the Paradox games like EU4 and CK2 and Hearts of Iron, but I'm a huge fan of those. And I've had a little bit of fun doing that. And I guess I'm still kind of waiting for the next Civ 6 expansion, hoping that it fixes some of that game. And in the meantime, just, really kind of biding my time until some other exciting titles come out. But, that is what it is. So yeah, I would say, on the whole, I mean, it's kind of nice to have a new Harvest Moon game. It looks good, but it's a little lackluster. That's probably the best way I know how to say that. Just a little lackluster. But they did implement some unique features that I think were, I don't want to say an improvement, because you could probably argue that it's not an improvement, but if you're playing on PC, which that's what I'm playing on right now, everything can be simplified to point and click now, which some people were like, oh, well, I hate that you're not mashing buttons. But there again, it does simplify it if you're not wanting to do key bindings and all you want to do is point a mouse and click. I have a feeling that I could probably let my wife play this and she would get really into it, just because she'd probably find it very satisfying to build a farm. But, that's just some subtle differences in style. So, I guess in the meantime, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do as he runs around the house like a crazy man. And the guy who's supposed to give me the fishing pole is not there. That is quite frustrating. And I don't think he's gonna sell me a fishing pole. Maybe he will. I don't think he will. He just wants to sell me a bunch of seeds. What a nice guy. Alright, well, the only thing I need to do, because we got to get the inventor's hut back to normal, is to try to find some iron. And the other thing about this game, which is interesting, is you see these bridges that are out. You can actually repair them, which I don't know if I want to do that quite just yet. I need to save that money just a little bit, but you can repair the bridges. And the funny thing about those is I've actually looked at them, and most of them just make running around this area of the map, what they call the mountains, easier. You repair one bridge, you can pretty much get to everything. So we will continue down our little mining trek. And we really need to find some iron, because we need 8 more, I believe. And now comes the fun part, where I'm going to be really bad at this. trying to figure out where this stuff is. So Happy, what other games do you like to play? Just out of curiosity. RuneScape right now. I hear you. I've actually never played RuneScape. Is that a MMO by any chance? Do I understand that correctly? Oh yeah. Okay, good old MMO. Yeah, I used to play World of Warcraft back in the day. I started in vanilla when I was in college, and it was yeah, older, it's funny, older versions of some of these MMOs, like, I was really thrilled. Oh, the one that you can play on your browser, that's awesome. Yeah, that is really cool. Yeah, I remember back in, like, vanilla WoW, like, having to run everywhere, and it was difficult. Really didn't get into, like, raiding until, I guess I did a little bit of raiding in BC. And that was fun. It was hard, though. Golly. I remember just, like, having to grind for days and do heroics and do all that crazy stuff. And, we eventually cleared Kara, and I think we did a little bit of ZA, if I remember correctly. We didn't get too far into that. And then later on in the expansion, like, we linked up with another guild, got a little bit of gear, and then we tried Black Temple, and that pretty much, like, I swore I'd never go back there. It was hard as all get out, but it was fun. I mean, and then, Wrath of the Lich King came out, and, that was probably the premium time for my MMO playing, which was very fascinating in and of itself, because we actually had our guild was filled full of people that I actually knew in real life, and we all kind of lived in the same town. It's college town, and it was kind of fun being able to raid with people that you know, because you can kind of set up times and talk strategy and stuff. But for me, like, I think WoW really, at least my raiding experience and the fun that I had, kind of pinnacled with Wrath of the Lich King. And then after that, I don't want to say it was all downhill. My thing was MapleStory. Oh, wow. You never played WoW, but your brother did. That's pretty funny. MapleStory. Man, remind me. MapleStory. Golly, I think I remember that game. I don't think I ever played it, but I do think I remember that game. I'm trying to think other games that I played like a fiend. Let's see. No, man, you stopped a long time ago. Yeah, that's the funny thing, is some of these games in their older reiterations, they're really great. And some of them end up looking really, really different. And I never was a big Dark Souls player just because I was terrible at it. But I do have a buddy that's actually a pretty decent Souls player. He's always been fun to watch, so I can remember. He was one of the guys that actually played Ragnarok Online, was my jam too. Man, I must have missed out on some of these games, because that actually sounds fun. Anything with Ragnarok in the title sounds great. Nothing like Impending Viking Doom, right? But, I've got a good friend of mine that's a really, really decent Souls player. And so I can remember when he was really kind of our guildmaster raid leader. He was telling us about it, and it was right before I met my wife. So I'd gone down to visit this friend. He's one of my fraternity brothers, and we were hanging out at his apartment. All right, crazy man, get out of the way. And we were sitting there, and my buddy was like, hey, Michael sent me this package, and it's got a few games in it. He said one of them he couldn't even get past the second boss, and I was like, yeah, right, there's no way. And so lo and behold, he fired it up, and it was the original Dark Souls, and it was like, for me, I took one look at that game after watching him play it for 2 hours and just struggle. And I was like, yeah, you got to be kidding me. But over time, he became, like I said, I would tell you and anyone that if you keep up at it and you don't hit too many buttons like I'm prone to do in that game, you can actually make things happen. But God bless it all. That thing was just beastly. Like, I remember seeing Dark Souls for the first time, and I was like, yeah, I want no part of this. This is the stuff that nightmares are made of. I don't need any help with that. But yeah, he went on to eventually beat that, and then he dominated Dark Souls 2, and I can remember when Dark Souls 3 came out, watching him play that, it was really stinking cool. And that's another series that just, once again, was well done. Another genre that came out at the right time, and just people fell in love with it because, you think about it, at least for me, so when you met your boyfriend, he was working to speedrun Dark Souls. He's so into it. Oh man, dude, those speedruns are intense. Let me tell you. Like, I can remember the first, I guess it was right before I married my wife. I guess that was when, I don't think 3 had not come out. And they were doing those speed runs, and there was some guy, I think it was in China. He ended up doing I think it was like a sub 45 minute speed run of Dark Souls, and I watched it on YouTube, and I was like, yeah, someone's put in a whole lot of thought into this because it was intense, but it was very well done, and I mean, it was pretty stinking awesome. My buddy, on the other hand, definitely not the speed running type. He kind of played it methodically and had to put it down, and then eventually figured it out. I have to laugh because when he was playing it, it was quite interesting. The first time, I can remember we were sitting in his apartment, and he had gotten to a point where, interestingly enough, in the game, he had put together this really great build, but it actually wasn't that great. We thought it was the coolest thing in the world, and it turns out it was a pretty unsustainable build for late game. So he got to an area where I watched him one Saturday afternoon from probably about 1 o'clock in the afternoon until about 7 or 8 o'clock at night, try to get through it. And it's one of the few times I think I've ever seen anyone get so frustrated at a video game they were like, oh, I'm never playing this ever again. And I don't think he picked it up for like 9 months. Which is quite impressive in and of itself. But, that's just, that's good old Dark Souls. It'll bring out the salt in everyone. And so he says we have sunshine. Golly, I guess we gotta go do all this stuff again. Which isn't the worst thing in the world, but, man, watering this stuff is just a pain. It's laborious. Which is okay. I mean, hey, that's Harvest Moon for you. Sometimes it's laborious, but meanwhile, I could sit my wife in front of the computer with like The Sims or Cities and Skylines, and she would just, golly. Before our daughter was born, I used to laugh all the time because she was a teacher. Now she's a stay-at-home mom, but I used to laugh because she would sit there and she would just, it was so funny, like watching her do The Sims, because I'd never really gotten into that game, but man, she was a fiend for it, and this little Harvest Sprite won't get the heck out of the way. May my vegetables grow big. Well, thank you, little buddy. But yeah, she loves those city builders. And so, I guess it was, I think it was right after we got married. She has a Mac, and I was like, well, hey, let's get you SimCity. And we got her I guess it was when they revamped SimCity. And she did not like that at all. Which I don't blame her. It was kind of not the greatest revamp of SimCity. So when she saw Cities and Skylines, she was, we were actually laughing because I'd pulled up one of Drew Durnill's videos on YouTube, and she was like, who in the world is that guy? Roller Coaster Tycoon, oh my gosh. Yeah, that brings back some awesome memories. Roller Coaster Tycoon, and then whatever the theme park one, the theme park sim where you could build like mini golf and all those other things. Those were so much fun. And I can remember another one that I think as an adult I would probably appreciate more, but I don't think I got it when I was younger because I would get it up to like so many floors and then it would just collapse. But it was Sim Tower. I can remember thinking like that game was awesome, and then I can't remember how many floors I would build up to, and then it was like, yeah, then your tower completely just collapses from a development standpoint. So, interesting. I was never, I mean, I would like to think I was decent at it, but, when you think about that, and you get so many floors up, and then it's basically like, oh, yeah, your tower development doesn't support itself. And I don't think, like, at the time, I was, like, in elementary school, so I probably wasn't sitting there going, like, oh, yes, I understand exactly why my tower, is failing to develop, or it gets to so many floors, and then it just doesn't work out. But, yeah, man, Roller Coaster Tycoon, that was awesome. That was a great game. It was a really, really good game. Which, the good news is there's still sim games out there like that. But some of them are good, some of them are bad. We were joking around the other day because my wife, hilariously, I asked her, I said, all right, so hypothetically speaking, if you had all the time and the money in the world, would you buy all the sim expansions? And she's like, oh yeah. And I was like, what's scary about that is there are probably a ton of people out there that would spend just an immense amount of money on these sim games. I'm not going to say that I would be one, because I could probably fall into that trap. I don't think I want to be here right now. I think I want to get up. I got to find this Gareth man. I need that fishing pole. Okay. I do not see Gareth. Golly. I don't know where he went. He just said, I'm done with this. I don't blame him. This town is interesting. The other thing about this game, which is love it, hate it, is to get the island back to like being prosperous, you literally have to pay for every single upgrade that you do to these houses. It kind of baffles me a little bit. But that is what it is. In fact, I think it probably may be a good use of my time to go check out some of these other buildings and figure out what they need. And if they don't need material stone, glass, or iron, we may start just throwing some of these things up. Getting back to this game, man, I could reminisce. Another sim game that I love, which I wish they would remake it, or do an updated edition, with Sim Island. That game was pretty cool. So this restaurant, we just got to catch 2 perch, but the problem is we got to get a fishing pole. We do not have a fishing pole, and Lord knows we need one. Oh, this needs stone. That's it. Yeah, we can get that easy. We'll go rebuild her house. That's easy. It's also easy and good when you don't misclick. Alright, let's go knock up some stone up here. And the funny thing about this is, at some point you eventually get to repair your barn, which is probably... We'll look into that next. Chicken coop, barn, and then they've got a windmill. I'm not sure what the windmill does, but windmill sounds cool. Alright, let's repair this house. Got that magical axe. We just swing it on the house and boom, looks like brand new. I wish that worked in real life. A witch used to live in this house. Oh, good. That's great. I'm glad we're bringing the witch back. You know, when she comes back, she'll be able to tell you what kind of things the villagers like. That's great. Okay, well, there's another house. Guess we'll go check out that chicken coop of ours and see what we need to get the chickens. I would like to get some chickens, I do know that. I really want to get some livestock. That's really what I want. I will say, I feel like they took from Stardew Valley's playbook, because, I mean, the potential farm is like expand. No, don't run behind that building. The farm's pretty dang big compared to, wait, we can already do this? So, chicken coop. Chicken coop, oh, that's going to take that material stone, though. What about the barn? Ooh. I kind of want to repair that barn. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to see if there's any... Oh, I don't think I even sold those peppers. Whoops. No, we didn't. There we go. We'll sell those peppers. And now, I guess we'll get back to busting up stone. That seems like the right thing to do. Considering we're going to need a lot of it. I guess the inventor's going to have to wait. And this wonderful little, not so much hobbit hole, but sprite house. That's where all those guys live. But I need Gareth to get back. I want that fishing pole. I want to see how fishing is in this game and see how it compares to the other Harvest Moon titles. Good God, I love the fish. In this game. I'm not a fisher in real life. I used to do a little bit of trout fishing when I was younger with my dad. But where I live now in Alabama, unfortunately, there are not a lot of places for trout. And while I like to eat catfish, I really don't like to catch them. Even though it is kind of funny, I live by a lake, so it's not a big lake, but it's funny, every year our neighborhood has what they call, I guess it's kind of like a catfish rodeo. It's, I guess that's just what they call it, but they basically, this happens like every spring. It's actually pretty interesting, but they basically start Friday afternoon and they fish until Saturday morning. And it's an effort by our neighbors and really our homeowners association to get fishers out to the neighborhood to try to get all the catfish that they can out of the lake, because somewhere along the line someone like came up with this idea that they wanted the lake to be a bass lake, which there are some pretty big bass in there, as well as some decent sized crappie and a few other fish, but there's still like just tons of catfish. Which is funny because when it's a man-made lake, and when they first built it, there were like no catfish in there. And just over time, I think from animals migrating and some other things, somehow a bunch of catfish began to populate it. And so the last 2 years, I guess that this year, let's see, we had our daughter a little over a year ago. And last year they literally caught, I want to say it was like well over 1,500 pounds of catfish. And then I didn't even know this was a real thing, but they have a company that like does lake management, which is really kind of crazy to me that people pay to have their lakes managed. But they brought them out to the neighborhood, and they were like, oh yeah, you know, we know y'all brought up like a ton of catfish, but we got bad news, there's still a ton of catfish. So that's kind of interesting. So we made some money. Tomorrow we'll rehab that barn. Maybe that'll mean we can buy a cow. Actually, all jokes aside, actually this would be a joke, maybe they'll have donkeys in this game. That would be really nice. I'd love to be a donkey farmer. Not really, but you know, change it up a little bit. I think it'd definitely be interesting. Alright, so more strawberries. Time to water everything. Start to think maybe that upgrading that watering can may be the right thing to do. Okay, green pepper. More green peppers. We at least got some stuff to sell. That's real nice. I about said I'm going to go gas up the watering can, but I think that would be pretty detrimental to the vegetables. I don't know. I tend to think that if you poured gasoline on a bunch of crops, it wouldn't go over well. Alright, we got just a few more water and then we can go fix this barn. Maybe get some animals out here. Maybe it'll unlock another area of the island. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too optimistic. There we go. Let's go spend all our money and let's see what happens. One swing of that magical axe and I guess that kind of looks newish. I don't know. Alright, Happy. You enjoy. Have fun with your boyfriend. Thanks for following. As always, I'll be doing this a little more frequently. And you have a good evening. I enjoy chatting. And thanks for the follow. Alright, so now we'll be able to take care of lots of different kinds of animals and get stuff like milk and wool. Hot dog. If you want to get an animal, head over to the livestock dealer. Where is this? Alright, Night Happy. Where is this livestock dealer? I don't even know. Is there a map for this? I'm sure this livestock dealer is somewhere. But boy, I don't even know. Alright, well. We got a lot of stuff to do. We've got a lot of stuff to do. What to do? Well, I guess in the meantime, we probably need to... Shoot. We gotta go back to this mine. I'm not real happy about this. Man. There's gotta be a place where we can find... I guess we'll try to get down to another level. Ugh. I really need some iron ore. But God, we're getting a bunch of glass. And a bunch of these... I don't want to say stupid. I'm sure that they will say, there we go, gold. No iron. And now I get to make a fool of myself. Trying to figure out where in the world this blasted hole is. Oh, there we go. It's like the game had a little bit of sympathy for me. Topaz, stone, gold. I mean, seriously. I guess iron's more rare than gold in this. I mean, that's insane. Good Lord. Alright, time to test out a little bit of volume here. I guess iron's more rare than gold. Alright, so that at least is working volume-wise. Okay, I can live with that. It's always so weird when you try to calibrate this stuff. But anyways, wow, let's find this thing. Where in the world would you be? If I were a hole in the ground, where would I be? Not there. Unfortunately, I don't think we have enough bamboo. Oh, there we go. We found it. Level 23. We gotta get to level 26. We may not gold. Silver, I just don't get it. Where is the iron? Where is the iron? I don't know. Where would I... If I were iron, would I be hanging out at a different level? Silver. Peridot. Topaz. Stone. And no iron. And I kind of feel gypped out of this. I don't know why. But I feel like I should be getting more iron than I am. It's almost like it's hidden. Come on, show me some love. Well, let's eat some bamboo. Ooh, we do have this. We can definitely eat. Let's see what a strawberry does. Oh. Well, I guess we can eat strawberries. I mean, you can. I mean, I eat strawberries in real life, so, I mean, What do you know? Come on. Where are you? Are you there? What about there? There? Okay. That's kind of dumb. Why would it be on the ladder? It's a bad guess on my part. We're gonna dig up this entire room. We very well may. I hope we don't. Let's see. Well, we just about did. Level 25. We gotta get one more level. Peridot. Okay. Stone. More stone. Yeah. Glass. More glass. Well, that is unfortunate. Oh, hot dog. We're gonna make it. Level 26. Sweet. Okay, we need to eat a strawberry. Please, are you... Nope, stone. Stone. Gold. Ooh, there's some iron. There's sapphire. Ooh, silver. Glass. Well, I didn't exactly yield the results I'd hoped it would, but you know, we got down to another 5th level we can at least start at. And I guess we'll get this guy to turn some stuff into material stone. Okay, whatever, old man. I get we're tired. Alright. We can make 6 of these. Just fine by me. Alright. Time to try not to till anything unless we get hurt. Let's go see if we can find some more bamboo. I think there's going to be some more stuff we can harvest up here. At least it should have come back. Alright, just to be safe. We'll eat another strawberry. Nope. But we can definitely come over here. Oh yeah, here's the bamboo. And boy is there plenty of it. That's what I like to see. Naomi, you gotta get out of the way. I got stuff I need to harvest and sell. Alright, so this is the inventor's house that I've been talking about. We got plenty of glass. We'll be able to make the stone material, which that'll be easy as cake. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to head home and try to harvest this stuff up, considering our stamina does not look that great. Which is okay. But there is a well here. At least get that, top that watering can off. Let's see, Gareth, are you anywhere to be found? I don't think that's Gareth. But that's cool. That's just probably creepy time mage, man. Yeah, it is. He creeps me out. Big time. Alright, let's dump all these. Get rid of these green peppers. The marguerites can go as well. And let's see. So the stone does not sell. God, only, wow. But you refine it. Okay. It's still, your profit's only 10 gold when you do that. Yeah, the ores really don't sell for as much as, well, glass doesn't really sell either. So, yeah, I'm not sure. That just doesn't look like it's worth it. But we got time left in this day, and we're going to go try to... I don't even know where the animal dealer is. They're like, go see the animal dealer. They'll deal you some animals. Boy, do I feel gypped. Alright, there may be one more piece of bamboo. It has not come back. And Gareth is nowhere to be found. Absolutely nowhere to be found. But he needs to show back up on this island. Because I really want that fishing pole. Alright, well, I think we're going to call day 18 a wrap. We've been going for about an hour and a half. We'll probably go another 30 minutes and then I may do a little bit of recording or go to bed, depending on how tired I am. Spring 19. I haven't even clicked on this. Don't have any items I can make. Okay, well that's good to know. You can at least cook in this game. I probably should have checked that out a while ago. We got some milk. And we're going to be stupid about this. Dear Drew. She needs an onion. Oh man, we're not growing any onions. Yeah, I can get you an onion. So we've completed these two. Janine's Tonic 1 and Sam's Family 1. So we're going to have to go. Looks like we'll be harvesting. Got wheat, any mutations. That's what we're looking for. We'll at least have some more money we're going to make. Which is going to be good because we need it to refine some of that stuff. But we still need iron ore. I was really kind of hoping we were going to get a mutated pepper, but it doesn't look like we're going to get that. And we'll plant 10 onions. And those We should be able to get her quest complete, but man, these things are popping up like crazy. It was brilliant of me. Don't want to glow, but man, growing these green peppers, great idea. And they grow through, get out of the, oh man. This guy, he is always in the way. I just want to harvest my wheat. Maybe wheat doesn't mutate. We'll look at the encyclopedia after we sell all this stuff. Wheat may not mutate. I can tell you, a little harvest sprite boy, golly, he is a pain in the tail. So we're going to sell this for, let's see, I think that's going to be 800 gold. That's not bad. Wheat will also sell, I believe, for 800. There we go. Alright, we gotta water some stuff now. My favorite, yet least favorite part. God, he's all over the place. He's just a little fiend. I know he's here to help, but I'm kind of wondering if he's really here to help. Oh, that's pretty cool. So you hover over it, and I think this is a good... I know that I spent a little bit of time talking to Happy about how this kind of feels vanilla, but there are some nice little features in the game. Like right now, you hover over that. I don't want to plant fertilizer. But it kind of shows you. Yeah, it's watered. That is a nice little feature. It's a neat feature. Now, is it great in terms of the storyline? But it's a nice feature. Alright. Let's see. Where is Sam? Sam is on our farm. I can live with that. Sam is on our farm. If I were an Animal Hut, where would I be? So I'm assuming this is going to be part of our farm, That's the beach. Underworld. That sounds dangerous. And I'm guessing the animal dealer... Well, I don't even know. I'm wondering if there's a house we gotta repair. Alright, well, let's go talk to Sam. Let's go get our onion seeds. Yeah, bro. I totally want to buy some stuff from you. So, peach, grapefruit, wheat, no new seeds. Well, we're gonna buy 10 of these. And we're gonna go plant all 10 of these. So it looks like we're going to get onion, more onion. It can mutate into a scallion. We had one of those last time. And I said we were going to look at the encyclopedia. And we'll look at the encyclopedia pretty soon. Let me get all this watering done, and then we got to run into town. It's been a hard day on this little farm. Alright, let's go to our encyclopedia. And it looks like... So there's something else onion can mutate into. And clearly there's something else. We don't even know what that is. Interesting. I bet it probably has to do something with the different soil types. And I haven't really experimented with the other soil types, so... Shoot, we don't even know. But I'm thinking we're going to get a cutscene here. With Scarlet Witch. What in the world is she wearing? She looks topless right now. That's hilarious. Me, I'm Tabitha, the world's #1 witch. Who might you be? I'm Dave. Nice to meet you, Dave. And thanks for fixing my house. You're welcome. I hit it with my axe. Want to know why I'm here? Oh, I have a story for you. See, I came to this island to solve a mystery. A mystery, you say? Well, to be fair, it's a mystery that Gareth's been after. Oh, Gareth is my rival. He's a wizard, but he loves to talk in theoreticals and gets really annoying sometimes. Yeah, he is annoying. I need him to show back up to give me that fishing rod. I mean, I'm the better magic user anyways, so I shouldn't even have to consider him my rival, to be honest. Yeah, she's wearing a bikini. Wow. Oh, human, as a reward for fixing my house, I can turn you into a frog. Don't do that. Yes, you heard me right. Frogs like the ones that croak. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't refuse. They're so cute. Frogs are not cute. Oh, that's too bad. You're an odd one. If it were me, I would jump at that offer. You know, just like a frog. She's a jokester, too. Alright, fine then. How about a fortune reading? I'm the world's #1 witch, after all. Trust me on this. If you find yourself in love with someone, come to me and I'll tell you what they like. That'll work. I'm not sure we're really in love with anyone right now. We need Gareth to come back, but I just don't even know what we're gonna do. Guess we're gonna figure out what this other house needs and then go back to being working in the salt mines. Good God, we need iron, and we need iron something fierce. Those trees that I cut down are growing back though. That's encouraging. Interesting. So we can cut 1,500. Cyril? Maybe Cyril's the fisherman. Maybe I messed that all up. Maybe I've been looking for Gareth all along when all I really need is Cyril. As long as he's not Cyril from Archer, I think we'll be okay. Because that guy's a little bit of a lemon. And if you haven't seen Archer, that reference is going to make absolutely zero sense. But if you have, you will agree with me on one thing. Cyril's a little bit of a lemon. I bet it is Cyril. So we got to get 1,500, man. We got to make some money. We got to do it quickly. Did we harvest? I don't think we did. I hope we harvested all this stuff. Yeah, we did. Alright, well, we're going to go cut some stuff down. We need to cut down another tree. We'll get Cyril back. At least, I think. Got softwood lumber. Okay. I think maybe Cyril is the fisherman. Maybe I misread that. Maybe Gareth. Yeah, Gareth's a wizard. What was I thinking? I was fussing the entire time. Where's Gareth? Where's Gareth? Well, Gareth isn't going to give me that fishing pole. That's a little disappointing. But that is what it is. So now to go back and see if we can get any of this blasted iron. No, I don't want to return to the entrance. I just want to bust that up. Bronze. Glass. God, how much glass am I going to get? Emerald. Stone. Gold. I swear. Like, take a look at this. This is what's crazy. So we've got, I mean, look at that. We got like 20 silver, 17 gold, 2 iron. I mean, forget being a farmer. We could just turn ourselves into like a mining company. Now this is going to be like hunting for a needle in a haystack if I've ever seen one. Jeez, this room is huge. I think I'd be better off just going back up. And that's what we're going to do. I'd rather go explore a little bit more of the mountain. Just explore a little more of the mountain. Figure out what's over. Well, we can't really get up there, can we? That's just disheartening. How much does it cost to repair this bridge? Too much money. We gotta make some more money. We're poor right now. We can at least go adventure over here. I don't think I've been to the end. And it looks like that's the end. Man, that's a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. Oh well. Oh well indeed. I guess we can go back to the farm and... God, we got so much time left. We'll cut down a few more trees. Never have enough lumber. Although it does look like we're getting more lumber from cutting these trees down. At times. At times it doesn't look like that. Okay, I think that's good enough. We're gonna go ahead and call this day a good day. A done day. Oh wow. So there are records. Okay. So our bookshelf does do something. Making friends. Alright, cultivating crops. Blah 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 blah. Where's the barn? Growing trees. That's good to know. Alright. Well, that doesn't say a whole lot about the cattle, but whatever. Alright, let's go to sleep. We made enough money to upgrade Cyril's house, so that's really what we were after. We're going to upgrade Cyril's house and kind of go from there. Because I think that's really all we can do. We need to get that fishing rod. Oh, we got another mill. We have mill. Dear Dear Dave, thanks for last time. What? Thanks for last time. My wife was mighty pleased. Next, I want to send my daughter a gift. Know about the amethyst? I'll pay you well. Do I know about the amethyst? Ugh. 'Cause I cannot talk. Guess we need to get some water. Sweet. Watering can is full. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's go ahead and get our watering out of the way. Which will be interesting in and of itself. Try to be a little more systematic. Run up here, la da 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 da. Run up here. Water a little more. I mean, operating a farm isn't super easy. If it were, I guess there'd be more farmers in this world, but there aren't, so I still think that water fountain's broken, but whatever. I can't prove that, but I can fix your house. Boom, another swing of that magical axe, and just like brand new. And our little Harvest Sprite buddy's back in action. Yay, it's completely repaired. An aristocrat used to live in this house. You know, he was really good at fishing, so he might be able to give you some tips. Alright, so yeah, I completely wasted several days, but you know what? I believe every house, save the restaurant in the town, is like back to snuff, up to snuff. That's the saying, up to snuff. Not back to snuff. Don't dip snuff. If you've ever seen it, snuff is weird. It's like this finely powdered tobacco that just is, I think, disgusting. I mean, like, it's weird. Again, it's weird that I'm saying that, but it's weird. It's like, it looks like Instacoffee or Nesquik. That's the best way I know how to describe that. And the only reason I know about snuff is I had a great aunt growing up. Was she a great aunt? Let me think about that. No, she was my great aunt, which is kind of crazy that I got to know her, but she and my great grandmother lived together in West Virginia after their husbands passed away. And my great aunt Georgie, she used to dip snuff. She'd sit out on her porch on the side of a mountain and dip it the entire day. And I think I was like 8 or 9, and she gave me some, and I tried it, and I think I got sick, if I remember that correctly. Alright, so let's go see if we can get an amethyst for Sam. We can at least complete that. He says he'll pay us well. Alright, how much is that amethyst going to cost? There we go. Sweet. Good old amethyst. The birthstone for those of us who were born in February. There you go, Sam. Well, if it isn't Dave. Oh man, we already got one musical note. We're going to be best friends with Sam. How are you doing with the search? Look what I got. I got a purple stone. Holy moly, you already have it? A fine salesman always delivers on time. Thanks a bunch. I'll see you around. We made 300 doing that. That's not a bad little deal. Alright, so I guess we're going to go back to the salt mine and see if we can't get some more iron. Spoiler alert, we probably won't. But God knows we're going to get enough gold and bronze and silver. Yeah. I mean, really? What? There's got to be more gold. Stone. Okay, that's pretty basic. Ah, there's our iron. That's what I'm talking about. Let's just beat on this a little bit. See if we can't somehow get lucky and unearth this thing. Lucky is probably the correct word here because this is just bananas. Absolute bananas. Oh, dear Lord. I mean, come on. Where in the name of everything that is holy and pure are you? I don't even know. I mean, like, at this point, I'm kind of ticked. Kind of want to make it to the next level. Just because I've already hoed up half this thing. I'm going to venture and say probably, well, we're now over 50%. Gee, Minetti, come on. Oh, we found it. Yes, I'd love to go to the next floor. Is there iron on this floor? Nope, there's plenty of stone though. Glass and bronze. All I know is we got the gold. Oh, there's iron. Alright, so I think we finally gotten to a level within the mine where, man, we're definitely picking up some iron now. Can we just randomly get lucky? It's not over here. We're going back up top. And even if I do get lucky, which we're not, we're not lucky by a long shot. Yeah, take me back to the entrance. How good, that had to have been at least a decent run. Not 5. Gotta get what, 9? Gotta find 4 more. Man, that's gonna be brutal. Alright, so what can we do? We really need to wait for Fisherman to show back up, which is gonna be another day. Do we have anything we can harvest? I think we do. I think we have some stuff that we can sell. I kind of thought we were poor, but we're really not as poor as I thought we were. Guess we'll go bust up some of these rocks. I think there's some bridges on our farm we can repair. We at least need to check those out. There's one of them, but would it even make any sense? Do we need any more room? I want to know. I bet that's the animal herder. That's gotta be. Alright, well, that is what it is. I guess we're gonna go home and call this day a good day. That really was a good day. We actually picked up some important things. Maybe it'll rain tomorrow. That would tickle me pink. We can't even run inside our house. And I really haven't focused on any of the relationship part of this thing, save doing some of those requests. So we may start trying to make friends with some of these people. And it is overcast today. And there is someone randomly just passed out on our farm. Who are you? Ah, why hello there. The name's Cyril, you see. Oh dear, I fear I may faint at any moment. Steady on. Oh, so hungry. Stomach growl. I got some bamboo. Dave, what an angel. You have the kindest heart of any man that you have the kindest heart any man could ever ask for. A true saint. It's a little creepy. Well, I'm going to check my mail first, which I can never do. Hey there, Dave. I think I can bother you for some Oregon. I feel fine. Will you do it? What do you need? Oh, you need iron? Are you freaking kidding me? I need iron. You're high as a kite, man. Alright. You want food? I got bamboo. Bamboo did it. He seemed quite a nice bloke, but it turns out he took all my dosh and ran, so there I was, stranded without a penny. But my luck didn't run out completely because you turned out to be a genuinely nice lad. Alright, I don't have much to offer since I've been stripped of my belongings, but you might be able to make use of this. Oh, and we got it, folks. We got the fishing rod. This is good news. What I've been waiting for. Now we just have to go through our morning routine, which is basically picking all these vegetables and then watering all these vegetables. Then we can go fish. This makes me happy. But boy, do we got a lot to water. So time to systematically get to work. says it's watered. I don't buy that for 2 seconds though. Alright, well, we're almost done. Thank the Lord. Gotta get an onion for lighthouse keeper / amateur doctor / whatever else she does. She wears a lot of hats. Girl with green hair. Okay. Watering can is full. We need to go sell our vegetables. Yeah, we got plenty of things to sell. What are you talking about? You're crazy. Gonna make some decent money today. I'm thinking this is gonna be exciting. Finally go fish. This is good news. One of the many things I love about this game. I want to fish by the waterfall. But first, got a tulip. Alright. Let's go fishing where the harvest goddess would be. Is it not going to let me fish here? I don't think it's going to let me fish in her pond. Oh, I feel kind of stupid now. But I got to buy bait. Alright, so we're going to let this thing do its thing. Just fishing. No bait. Do 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 do. Well, maybe we'll have better success if we buy some bait. That would naturally make sense, would it not? And of course, the one guy we need to buy bait from isn't on the island at this point. How discouraging. Alright, well maybe if we go fish. I see some fish. Apparently, alright, so I got a little impatient there. I guess we just kind of have to wait. Hot dog. A mosquito fish. Let's try over here. Ah, yeah, this looks like the spot. That's what I'm talking about. Nothing like a nice little fishing on a Sunday morning. Another mosquito fish. Alright, Alright, well let's see if we can get something else. So if not, we're going to go fish somewhere else. See what else we can catch. Oh, this is a big one. A carp. Alright. Maybe another carp? Ooh, a black bass. There we go. I think what we'll do, we'll catch one more fish, go to the mine, see if we can hammer out any more of those ores. Go return Sam's request. Get some free tomato seeds. And then fish a little more. What are you? Finally got a perch. Alright, we need another one of those. Take care of the restaurant. Alright, Sam. Yes, you can have this ore. How's it going, Dave? Did ya? Never knew that was spelled that way. Did you get me those items? Why, by all means, rob me of my precious ore. And we got tomato seeds. At least he made good on his promise. And why could he have not asked for gold or silver? Oh, Lord. We made one of them up, though. Come on, iron. Alright, well, now that we made grumpy old man happy, let's go see where else we can fish. Let's try here. Oh, there is a fish or two or three. Okay, well that's quite exciting. A bluegill. Just wouldn't have expected to catch a bluegill there, but you know, we're definitely doing some fishing. I can get down with that. Oh, there's some bamboo. Never have enough bamboo. Bamboo will sustain a man. What is that? I don't even know, but that looks amazing. Wait a minute. Can I come fish over here? Yeah, we can. Now I'm curious. I wonder if we can cook this fish. But that's a mosquito fish. Alright, let's try right up against the waterfall. Looks like another mosquito fish. Cast in here, and we'll go back to the farm and see if we can cook these things. If not, we're going to sell all of them but the perch. Okay, so we got another carp. That doesn't look too promising. Although I do think there's some water on the farm. I think we can definitely go fish on the farm. We'll fish into the evening. There's Crazy Inventor, man. That guy's just nuts. Alright, let's take a look. What's going on here? Is there anything we can cook? Nothing. You don't have any recipes. Well, maybe I don't want any recipes. You ever think about that game? Alright, so we got tomato seeds. We will sell all our mosquito. Wow, these things sell. What the heck in the world? Easy to catch, good for use as fertilizer. Okay, that's good to know. For cooking. Alright. Fertilizer. Curious fish. That's weird. God, you can make some money though. That, wow, we're gonna, golly, that just seems a little broken to me, but that's just me. Let's see what we catch here. Yeah, golly. So you can make a crap ton of money fishing. Which changes my perspective on a lot. There we go. We got our 2 perch. Alright, so let's go check this out. We'll check it out in the morning. Fill that watering can up. There we go. I did see. Level 1 house. Here. Alright. Yeah, 3,500. There we go. Making that moolah. Yeah, we got plenty of money now. Get these onions watered. No, another good harvest of peppers. Well, I at least know how we're going to make money. We're going to make money fishing. That's exactly what we're going to do. So that's encouraging. So for those of you who we either watch this live, which there aren't that many of you, but if you're going to catch it on YouTube, I would highly recommend that you get Cyril's house up and running ASAP, as from what I've at least seen, that fishing is quite the moneymaker. So if you ever find yourself short on cash, just spend a day fishing and... Alright, Sprite boy, get out of the way. You are rather problematic. And that's okay, because you're here to help, right? Are you? I have to wonder. So we'll sell all of these. There we go. Good for us. And now that we got all the money in the world, let's see if Sam will sell us anything else. Okay, Sam. Ooh. That's how we can do that. And that's exactly how we're going to do that. let's see what we need to get this restaurant up and running. So I think this is the last building in town. Softwood lumber, stone perch. Yep. There we go. Swing that magical axe. And what do you know? This used to be a restaurant, you know. Oh, I hate that. Ugh. That's a long story. When the people who used to live here come back, they can teach you a bunch of recipes. Good. Alright, well, call me crazy, but I believe all the houses in this area are completely, like, good to go, upgraded, whole 9 yards. That is good news, I think. Alright, so there's another house in the mountains that I want to figure out what we need to repair it, but I think there's a bridge we got to fix first. And since we definitely know how we can make some cash flow, stone, yep, let's do it. Let's swing that axe. Bam. And boom, there you have it. We got a bridge. Material, oh, this is the livestock, okay. We can definitely repair this. We can go ahead and get our farm, our little ranch up and running. Alright, well that is good to know. Go and hack down some of these trees, pick up some more stone, and I think we can get, yeah, we just made a big breakthrough. Alright. Well, good deal. We're going to get the livestock lady back. We're going to get the restaurant people back. Man, I'm actually excited. I am really excited. Alright. Material stone. Good deal. That should be enough, I think. Making some decent headway. And then, so we'll fix this, and I think we will probably fish. So 5 out of 15, 10 out of 14. Yep, there we go. Swing that axe. Bam. This used to be where the livestock dealer lived. When they come back, you'll be able to buy a bunch of different kinds of animals. That is good news. Nothing screams good news like that. And I guess we can come fish now. There are no fish there. Maybe if we fish up here. But maybe not. No, I was just kidding. Just kidding, folks. Look at me, just kidding. I want to fish right here. Really? There we go. We probably owe it to ourselves since we're already up here to go back in the mine. Got another carp. It's at least 500. Yeah, I'd love to go to level 26. Stone. Glass. There's that iron. Silver. Stone. Yes, take me back top. Take me back up top. Alright, we're going to check one more fishing spot out. It's not going to be up there. I think it's going to have to be over here. Alright, there's a fish. That's good news. Come on. I would say take the bait, but we have no bait. Well, that has got to be. There we go. All right. Sweet. All right, I think I can live with that. You know, granted, we had a lot of stuff that we had to do in this day, but yeah, productive. Now we're still iron poor, but you know, that is what it is. Could be far worse. Alright. We're going to sell both of these things. Sell this one. And yeah. Call this thing a night. And let's sleep. 1,700 gold. Yeah. Another productive day. Sunny day. Man, I could only hope for rain. But I don't think we got rain. Alright, time to go water everything. We'll go meet the people who own the restaurant. We'll go meet the livestock dealer. And we'll figure out what we gotta do. Alright. Let's go meet that livestock dealer first. I could really just go back to fishing. Here we go. And there's a dog. Slow down, Max. Stop running so fast. Huh, this is our house, but it's fixed. Oh man, more flower children. Oh heavens, am I dreaming? My. Excuse me, sir. Were you the one who repaired this house? I did. Bless your soul. Thank you so much. I thought it was beyond repair after it got destroyed in the big storm. Say. Yes? Dave, is it? My name is Sophia. This is my oldest, Gabriel, and the little one is Michael, and the dog is Max. Woof. I'm not little. I'm 12 years old. I'm a man's man. With our barn back up, we'll be able to take care of our horses, sheep, and chickens again. Thank you. We'll be busy trying to settle in for a while, but you're more than welcome to visit our animals soon. So you're not going to sell me something? Oh, there's a dog race? Well, this is encouraging. Oh, there is a cow. Alright, lady. Let's see how much these animals cost. So, animal medicine is really expensive. Animal feed is not that bad. Oh, you can't. Wait, I was just joking about the donkey thing. But apparently I can become a donkey farmer. For the right price. Well, getting those sheep. Because we're probably going to become a sheep herder. We got to make some more money. That's okay, though. Because we'll make some money now. Because we have found the secret to making money. And it does not begin with hoeing ground that you don't need to hoe. So, another cutscene. Wow, look, Papa, our restaurant is back in one piece. C'est magnifique. I would not believe it if I did not see with my own eyes. Somehow I think these people are French. I don't know why. Excusez-moi, monseigneur. Were you the one who did this? I was right, they are French. Dang, she's got some green eyes. These are some real green eyes. Merci beaucoup. I can't even speak French. Why am I even trying? Thank you so much. And so this is Bastien. He's a chef. And this is my daughter Elsie. That's a pretty name. Hello, it's nice to meet you. How old are you, pretty green-eyed girl? Dave, a wonderful name. I can't describe how ecstatic I am to see our restaurant all anew. With this, I can prepare wonderful, delectable cuisine for the island once again. Ooh la la, it's wonderful, Papa. I know this isn't much in comparison to what you've done, but will you take this as a token of our appreciation? You learned the grilled rainbow trout recipe. Sweet. Alright, well, are you selling anything else? Yes, Sam. I would love to see this. Alright, so grapefruit is going to be the cheapest tree we can buy. We could definitely buy peach. It grows in 28 days. We really need a fall tree. But boy, we ain't gonna get that yet. And that's blocked off still. Alright, well, I think in the meantime, we're just gonna go fish. And we're going to go fish on the coast over here if we can. Because I think we can also pick up some bamboo. Probably should have bought some bait. Actually, let's go do that. Let's see if that bait makes any difference. Because I think it will. It's got to. I mean, right? It's definitely got to. Yeah, I want to buy some bait. Why not? Let's see what this regular bait does. I know it's not the special bait, but let's check it out. Where do I want to fish? Clearly it's not going to let me fish over there. Is there any more bamboo? Let's see if we can go fish by the lighthouse, which we really haven't done anything to in this stream, which is okay. Ooh, there's a bridge. Donkey fur? Are you kidding me? What is this crap? Well, I guess we will be getting a donkey. Yeah. Let's use some regular bait. Which, that didn't work worth anything. Alright, well, I guess we're going to go back to the mountains. Seem to have some pretty good luck there. We'll try to do some river fishing. We don't want to run over there. Kind of curious to see if the bait does anything. Oh, a tilapia. I don't necessarily like that spot. We'll come up here. We'll fish by this waterfall again. Nothing. Alright, let's try it here. Nothing there either. Okay, there's definitely something there. I think we'll go back to the farm and fish all by the farm. Actually, I probably need to look something up. Well, are you gonna bite? See, you're there. Come on, fish. I need you to bite. Please. I haven't got bait. Alright, so there's a mosquito fish. Alright, this is promising. Yellow perch. Fascinating. I know I've got to fish this tablet up. Spring in the mountains. I have to check that out. Okay, another perch. Alright, Harvest Goddess Spring. Assuming this is it. It's gotta be it. I didn't want to cut that tree down, but you know what, whatever. Catch a fish and he should show up. Well, we've caught like 40 fish. What in the world? I think we've established we can't fish in here. So it says right in front of the Harvest Goddess Spring. Clearly, I don't know where I'm supposed to be fishing. So we're going to fish this spot a little more. See if we can't fish this tablet up. Come on. You know you want to. So I think I gotta repair Doc's house. Before I can unlock that. Great. I'm a failure at life. Oh. Alright, well. That may be for another day. We'll at least go inside the mine. We'll knock out all this. See if we can get some more iron ore. There we go. Game's showing us a little bit of love. Yeah, it is. Alright, let's see. How much iron ore do we have? That would be a good question. Would it not? Seven. We need 2 more. And I think we'll save that for a later day. We'll go sell all this and save. And we will continue probably in the next stream, which could be tomorrow night, maybe Wednesday night. We'll just have to figure. Get out of the way, Doc. Come on now. Actually, we'll play another day. Another day is not going to hurt anything. Alright, so we got 2 of these jokers. Perch for cooking. We'll save. Yellow perch also for cooking. I believe this is... yeah, we'll sell this thing. Delicious cooked. Alright, well, there we go. So now we will sleep. Made 1,400 gold. That's good. And you couldn't rain, could you? No. Of course not. This game mocks me. So we gotta get 2 more iron. We know that. And we need 10 material stone. And I think that should be our focus. We'll go ahead and water all these because God knows we need to. Alright. Okay, let's see. Time to get all this watered, which is going to be a royal nightmare as always. But now that I know we can make money, at some point we won't be farming as much because fishing clearly pays better. Big time. It'll be easier once you get the upgraded watering can. I do have to remember that. Alright, time to go take care of Doc. We gotta get his house built. And then maybe we can get an event to trigger. It's a dog. And we're laughing. Hey there, Dave. Max, come back here. Isn't my brother super cool? He can actually talk to animals. Speaking of which, weren't you just talking to someone too? Yep, I'm crazy. He has superpowers like you. Okay, that's a pretty funny cutscene. Yep. That's fine, bro. I've already got my barn up and running. You ain't got nothing on me. Alright, we just need 2 more iron. Okay, we need 1 more iron. And not gonna get it on this run. So it looks like we'll head back down. can click on it correctly. We got our iron ore. Got more of it. Come on, be iron. Gold. There we go. Alright. Hopefully this smith is open for business. And he is. This is good news. Time to go give him some money. So we have 4 of these. We need 6 more. And we don't have, we gotta farm some stone. There we go. Let's go see what we need to fix up Doc's house. Alright, you crazy little sprite, get out of the way. Oh, look at that, there's a cow. And a calf. And these people do have animals. That's good to know. That's real good to know. We don't want to go there though. We want to go up. Oh, we got to repair the hot springs too at some point. Get some more tulips. Alright, we got everything we need. Let's take one big swing and bam. Look at that. We have repaired something. Alright, so we're going to make Doc happy. Which is good because now we can go talk to Doc. And tell him, hey, we fixed everything. You owe me a big one, bro. Please tell me you're down here. You've been down here like every day. And of course, this is like the one day you're just disappeared. Well, that's just great. I guess we'll go bust up some stone to pass the time. It's not exactly how I thought that was going to play out. But I probably do need to go ahead and call this one. I guess we'll fish. See if we can catch a trout. I'd like to test out cooking. We do have some stuff to sell, so that is important to think about. Yep. Oh, there we go. We got some fish. Okay. Well, this has been fun. It's been enjoyable. Been an enjoyable stream. And this should load to YouTube relatively soon. And I guess when I stream next, we'll advance the storyline a little more. Wait, were you not going to bite that? You know you want to. Come on. Got 2 options. There you go. Come on, you know you want it. It's got bait on it. That's not the right way. Come on, this right here. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, we'll get it. Ooh. Let's check out up here. There we go. You were right on it. You easily could have just turned around and bitten it. But no. What do you have to do? You have to swim around. Ooh. Another carp. Check out right here. No fish. Alright, well, I think that's, yeah, don't do that. Don't you dare do that. That's a terrible idea. Alright, so we got a bunch of stuff we can sell. Got some strawberries, some peppers, some marguerites. Then we got some mosquito fish. Wow, you're worth a lot. Holy cow. Caught on the farm, but not during winter for fertilizer or for just a lot of money. Delicious cooked. Figured that. Carp. Fertilizer. Yep, there we go. Super. We should have a pretty stellar day. And I think we will save this one up. Yeah, there we go. Making that money. It's raining. In fact, I'm actually going to play this out before we cut. Now that we can do this, we can harvest these onions. We can go find green-haired girl. Since it's raining, we don't have the water. We can get some of this done. Go talk to Doc. Find Greenie. Sell all this stuff. A little bit of rain never hurt anyone. Alright, so we want to sell, we'll sell 8 of these. We'll sell all of these. There we go. Alright, let's figure out where green-haired girl is. And of course, she's not on the island. Story of my life. Can't find him to save him. Should get a cutscene with Doc though. How, how! That's how I just see him talking like that. Marvelous. You've come at just the right time, Dave. What are you standing around for? Assistant, quickly to the lab. We're running to the lab. Take a look here, Dave. I call this the Instant Trash Maker. It's a mechanic. I can't talk. It's a mechanism to create trash. Huh? Correct. You toss trash inside the machine and it spits out the form of a cube for easier cleaning. Oh yes, in this one, this is a one-of-a-kind invention. It projects the dream you had last night onto a screen. Now that's funny. You want to try it out, don't you? Haven't had the chance to experiment with it yet, so I'd love a test run. I don't think so, Doc. Now hold on right there, Dave. Show me what you got in your hands. Fascinating. I've never seen a stone quite like it. Come here so I can take a closer look. Incredible. This has got to be a rare find. You've got to let me run some experiments on it. I must know more. Don't be so stingy. Sharing is caring. Didn't your parents teach you? No, they didn't. I'm not saying you need to give it to me. I just want to borrow it. Is he building a Death Star? And then he says, I can sense it. This will be the greatest discovery of the century. Ah yes, aha, intriguing. Oh man. Well, there you have it, folks. There you have it. But we can now hopefully go trigger this event. Hey, there you have it. Oh, we caught it. It's the lighthouse tablet. Hey, human. Well, isn't that just the best way in the world to greet someone? So talking to me, and there we go. It's Dewey. Alright, so Flint was throwing stuff in the river. Wait, King of the Underworld doesn't give him any right to be so arrogant? Okay. I'll just go ahead and let him know you called him arrogant fatty next time I see him. No, wait, I didn't mean it like that. You're such a meanie. So he has a little meltdown. Sorry about that, Dave. This is Dewey, the harvest sprite of water. It's funny. Isn't it funny you can't swim? That's supposed to be a secret. That is pretty funny. You can't swim. Gorgon is the king of the underworld. He's so strong that he could easily blow up the island if you ever made him mad. So that's the underworld. Sorry about earlier. I shouldn't have assumed you were responsible for tossing the stone. You mean you were actually looking for that piece of trash? That's weird. It's to restore the power to the lighthouse. Now that we've found the fragment, let's get the tablet from the crazy inventor. I agree, boys, but we need to get some... What do we need for that? Glass material. Let's see what we got here. Plenty of that, but we need one more iron ore. So, gentlemen, that's what we're going to go do. We need one more irons. Got to get that irons, friends. And then we can get that cutscene. And then maybe, just maybe, green-haired girl will... I don't even know where she is. She's like the worst. Every time I have to give her something, she like disappears. Seriously, just get down to level 26. There we go. Golly. Tell you one thing, we're going to be set on bronze. For real. Level 26. That's a great part of the mine. Alright, so let's go back to Crazy Inventor's house. Get this triggered. And this will be a good end. At least I can say we progressed the story a little bit. Even though we figured out a lot of things. It's just great stuff. And there's that mean old girl. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, man. That guy. Alright, let's see what he has to say. Say something. Wait, what is that you have in your hand, Dave? You don't say it's a fragment of that stone tablet. You've already found it. An excellent assistant you are. Alright, I told you I won't steal it. I just want to see it. Gimme. And he's a little pushy. Ah yes, quite. This fits the bigger piece of the stone tablet perfectly. However... Da-da-da. Whoa, that's not right. Clearly. I swear Gorgon had that piece of the stone tablet. Hold up, Dave. Where'd you find that? No! I would scream, but people be sleeping. See here, Dave, the fragment is a perfect fit to the tablet itself, but none of these glues will stick. Looks like I'll need special adhesive. Time to get to work. Alright. Sweet. Well, I got good news. Please don't send me out of the house. Alright. Good news. I'm the best assistant in the world. Yes and yes, this is exactly what I needed. Good work, Dave. Thanks, Doc. Dave and Doc, world's worst sitcom ever. A tiddlywink here and a toodly blink there, and boom. What do you know? Just like new. How, how! Hee, hee, hee! I'm such a genius. The stone tablet is back to its former and complete shape. Creepy, Doc. I have no needs for words of appreciation, but if you must, you can thank my highly gifted brain and boundless curiosity. Man, am I ever indebted. What's that? You want it back? But I still must examine it further for research purposes. Give it up, buddy. Well, if you insist, I suppose. I did extract quite a bit of data. Fine, you can have it back. That's right, dude. Give that back to me. Got third stone tablet. You know where we're headed, folks. To the lighthouse. Out of curiosity. Hardwood. Means we gotta upgrade that axe. Which is a-okay. Tool upgrades are probably the next thing. I don't want to say the next thing we'll do. They're on the list, along with a lot of other stuff. Alright, time to run to the lighthouse. Time to run to the lighthouse. Ooh. We'll take you first. Running to the lighthouse, you've been standing out here for days. Put it in. We can finally try to fit the next tablet into the panel. Thank you so much, Dave. You can thank me for all the support. What? You're not serious, are you? The only thing you know how to do is watch fish swimming in the river. What? That's not the only thing I do. I can't, and he whimpers. See, you always end up crying. Shut up, as he cries. God, that guy's annoying. There, stop fighting already. It was everyone's effort together. And now we have to focus our power into the stone tablet. Ready? Alright, Dave. Do your magic, son. Do your thing, sprites. There's that light. There it is, folks. Yay, we did it. More energy's been restored to the lighthouse. There are only 2 panels left. We're so close. We can do this. Dude. Dave, we're counting on you. Dave, you must rise. Oh man, it's creepy wizard boy. I know you have questions, and I can explain later, but take a look outside. Why does this creep me out a little bit? Something I need to talk to you about, but for now, will you come with me to the lighthouse? There's no time to waste. We must go now. Wait, something just ruined my crops. What? The turbulent air, the boiling clouds, the howling rain. I sense something strange. But what is it? Dave, have you been told stories of how the lighthouse from the lighthouse... Okay. Dave, have you been told stories of how the light from the lighthouse brings prosperity to the island? Yeah, I have. I had a feeling you already knew. You see, Dave, that is exactly what I wish to speak to you about. You may have thought it was simply a myth, a legend told through the generations, but the fact is, it's true. The island was once very prosperous. The perpetual light from the lighthouse was a blessing to these lands. However, when that great storm hit, the stone tablets were blown away, and the lighthouse ceased to shine its light. Without the tablets, without light from the lighthouse, the entire island began to lose its life energy. The reasons why these storms occur, that is due to the imbalance in the power of the water, land, and light elements. Whether the imbalance is a natural occurrence or caused intentionally, I have yet to decipher. One thing I do know for certain is that unless we find the tablets soon, this island will sink to the depths of the sea. I will divine the location of the remaining tablets at the Harvest Goddess Spring. Gareth and Tabitha will aid me. Right, I will meet you there shortly. Let's go see what damage was done. At least it is just raining. But before we do that, is Greenie back? Greenie is not back. And it looks like we lost some peppers. Sad day. Those peppers didn't hurt anybody. Alright. Gotta spring. What am I doing? Gotta run. Hey Dave, you're late. How could you make us wait? Oh, come on, bikini chick, don't get mad. Teehee, I was just playing with you. We actually just got here too. What was that a sigh for, huh, whiz boy? Got a problem? Say it. I simply sighed in pity for Dave. It must be a nuisance having to deal with you and your unproductive chatter. What? How dare you? Meanwhile, Dave's just saying, quit it, you two. That's enough play. You don't want to upset Dave, do you? But Master, did you ever hear Gareth? He's being a bully. Fake tears, obviously. You just have no heart. Hee, sorry, Dave. You have just witnessed these two always flirting with each other. Master, you just took it way too far. Master, I must say your observations are utterly and completely wrong. I'd like to think it's not completely untrue. Nevertheless, we are all here now, and we must get to the task at hand. That's correct. I will divine the locations of the two remaining tablets here. Master, I believe I am capable of doing such on my own, if you will allow me. Whoa there, whiz boy, don't act all tough. I know you're just trying to show off. Master, I can do it alone too. No, I will do it. But I'm the world's #1 witch. I'm more efficient. Nuh-uh, I am. Fine, go ahead. Grr. The reason why I summoned you, the both of you, was to aid you to my aid was so that we three can do this together. Now, are you ready? Okay, that's just weird, but they did it. One is possessed by the harvest goddess herself, however, the last one remains completely hidden. I felt the tablet's presence near the lighthouse, so I searched the vicinity, but the results were not what I hoped. You're right, we'll start where we can. Let us retrieve the one in the goddess's possession. The only problem is, she ain't here. We don't know where she is. Shocker. I can confirm, I cannot discern any signs of her presence in the area. You never know, she may even have turned herself into a bird. She could be flying around as we speak. All theories aside, we must prioritize finding her first. If you come across any clues, be sure to let me know. Gotcha, boss. Oh, that's right, thanks to Dave. We can go to the beach south of the town now. Maybe we can find some clues about where the harvest goddess is there. That's great, Bikini Witch Tabitha. Well, that's sweet. Alright, so we have opened up some good stuff. And as much as I hate to waste a day, I need to call this one an end. So, we're going to go ahead and get back. We're going to save it up. Made some good progress in the story. Made some good progress on making money. Another wonderful stream of Harvest Moon, Light of Hope. And I'm going to do the beach. And yeah, there we have it. So that's encouraging. As always, I hope y'all enjoyed it. For those of you who are going to watch this later, I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching on YouTube and you're interested in seeing more, hit the like on the video or subscribe, hit that sub button. But as always, I will see y'all in the next stream or episode, depending on what it is. Y'all be good and have a wonderful, wonderful evening.